Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about Decrepit Birth and their album Polarity. This is just a picture of the album cover I printed off from Google. I don't own the album, nor do I own a t-shirt. But just to touch base here a little bit, Decrepit Birth is a death metal band from Santa Cruz, California, USA. They have released 2 studio albums through three unique leader records, and 1 through Nuclear Blast, and a demo independently. All of their studio albums feature artwork by renowned fantasy and artist Dan Seagrave. Their latest album, Polarity, was released on July 27, 2010. I gotta sneeze. Bill Robinson, ex-Suffocation, he's the vocalist for Decrepit Birth since 2001 till present. Matt Switello, he's from Soulside, and he was in Decrepit, something like that. He was guitars and vocals from 2001 till present. Derek Boyer from Suffocation, Disgorged, Decrepit, Ex-Criminal Element, Dying Fetus, and Vital Remains. He's been the bass from 2001 to 2003, and then he rejoined in 2011. And he's now still currently a member of Decrepit Birth. Chase Frazier, who was in Taste of Blood, Son of Aurelius, Animosity, and Continuum, is the guitarist from 2010 till present. And then there's Sam Paulicelli. He was from Eliminator, Rising Phoenix, Dark Empire, Mutiny Within, Abysmal Gates, and Abigail Williams. He's been the drums from 2010 till present. And I see Bill Robinson everywhere. If Decrepit Birth is playing at a show, you will see Bill in the audience enjoying the rest after they're set. He's not like other bands where he just hides from the public eye. He's a cool, down-to-earth human being with some sick dreadlocks. I've probably given him 1,000 of the the sup head nods and about 100 fist props. Although death metal now spans across the globe, it is still very much alive and well in its homeland, good old America. From California, one of the genre's pioneers, U.S. scenes, the other being Florida. Decrepit Birth has brought in the new millennium with a very impressive technical approach to the style. This tech death angle has picked up much momentum over the past decade. Generally, this style is becoming more and more distinct from the more traditional aggressive sound of classic death metal, with an often overboarding focus on complex yet sound-like riffs. The blatant mechanical production tech death has really appealed to me outside of its classical context. That's where Decrepit Birth come in. Although they indeed fall in line with the tech death scene, the quality of their work here on Polarity has me look past weaker aspects and take it for what it is, suitable to my taste of what it is. But Polarity is it's the best modern tech metal albums I've heard. Decrepit Birth are almost certainly inspired by the band Death. That's a really old death metal band, one of the first when it comes to the music they like, particularly the band's more technical and progressive material. The complexity of composition is executed proudly, and there is a general sense of musicianship, the Polarity, that justifies Decrepit Birth attempting such a degree of activity within their music. Decrepit Birth may be a stronger act than many other death metal bands I've heard, but they do not escape from many of the problems I have become used to within the style. Most notably, the band rarely sounds different from the legions of other tech death bands. They may execute this particular sound with a great sense of intelligence than many other, but unique is sounding that the Decrepit Birth's music suffers from via absence. With that in mind, Decrepit Birth's Polarity cannot get the full recommendation, but it is surely among the most successful albums I've heard within this narrow style. I've seen Decrepit Birth about 5 times live now, never on purpose, a bunch of club shows opening for headliners, but never seen them headline an actual show themselves. Their first 2 albums are okay, but those albums are And Time Remains, released in 2003, and Diminishing Between Worlds, released in 2008. Polarity is my favorite because it's more technical than their last 2, where their last 2 were just common death metal. Songs I personally love off of Polarity include Departure of the Sun, Ignite the Tesla Coil, that's their first album track, the Resonance, which is track 3, Polarity, the album track, which is number 4, and Mirroring Dimensions is my favorite, which is track 6. So this includes my Decrepit Birth video on episode 12 of Talking Metal. Give this video a like, comment an album that you love, and I'll go look into it, and give me a subscribe, because I post videos daily, usually more than one, like 2 or 3 daily. Just remember, guys, the power of Satan compels you, and to just stay metal, my friends.